Welcome to Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights taking on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Demon Deacons will put total leather to crank us up. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it in the middle, it's Sheffield. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down. Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Going up top again. Snagged in the middle. It's Weber. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive gain for my offense.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Claiborne. Moves around to clear up the vision. Turning on the Jets. It's a seam wide open. At the 20. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabs it in the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Under fire. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella...
He's loose. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wake.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. Vanderbilt rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake up the Pac-12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield on first down. And as he throws, hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Going to sling it on second down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Racing down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So first down here as they go back to work. On the run, it's Claiborne. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. It's a running room. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wake! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got a man, it's Campbell. Turning it on! He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
The short hands, it's Campbell. Wide open spaces. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Scarlet Knights are on the move. To the air on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
This one's complete. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Touchdown, Rutgers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Extra point here will tie the game.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
The Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Caught near the sticks. It's Claiborne. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he's got a chance. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got a little space. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Finds his man. It's Claiborne. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Floating away. He'll pull it down. Inside the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Demon Deacons pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Wake Forest.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Keeps looking downfield. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
2 yards on the play. Third down coming up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the run, it's Claiborne. Got enough for the first. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Demon Deacons!
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Back to the quarterback. Grab near the sticks. It's Duff. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. Going for the big play. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half.
Set to kick off.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Weber. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Big fella moving.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Rutgers! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. He's loose down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They take the lead with the 6.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Fires to the middle. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Unloads to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
This is a long 4th down try, but the offense stays on the field. Tight end now in motion. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Claiborne. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds, but not before it gets... to the 32. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Simmons. Sweet cut there. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. And the Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the running back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense called
touchdown Wake Forest. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Duff. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
Here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab. It's Campbell. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Final play of the quarter coming. Catch in the middle, it's Weber. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period.
Rutgers, 28.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Oh, he tosses it back. It's incomplete, and they've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's 3rd down.
During the week, you always practice these trick plays, and as a player, you're like, when are we going to break it out? When are we going to call it? They break out the flea flicker, and it breaks out to success.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Finding an escape route. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's reeled in, it's Claiborne. And they get him down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Demon Deacons are rolling down the field. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on first down. Going for it all.